Hi, here is Beniamino. We're back with some news that I want to show you. We've had some good days on holiday, but not too much, because we had to beta test this fantastic add-on that is Flared. So here I am in Blender 2.8 that now is in its final version, and this is a fantastic scene by Alessandro Chiffi on Data Studio. So thank you, Alessandro, for your perfect job. Here I want to test some new features that we have in Flared. The preset have been modified, so now they looks better than before, and then we had some new tool that help us to work on more than one light at a time. So in this scene I put some empty. Here are the empties in the same place where are the lights of the scene. So now I close this window, I go to random mode. Okay, here is the scene as it is, and we have some bloom now. Yes, there is bloom on. Okay, I've selected all the empty that I've put on the lights, and then I choose which kind of flare I want to put there. So let's try sci-fi. I don't know if it's okay in this scene, and I have to click on the plus button, as you remember. So on the plus button now Flare will put lens flares. Oh yes, I have to go in the camera as flares are connected to the camera. So I press 0 on the keyboard and they go in the camera. Okay, now I can move the scene from the camera and I can see all the lens flare effects pouring out from our lights. Maybe that I don't like this preset, I wanna change it. So now I show you, I make this window a little bigger. Okay, I show what have we done to make this work easier. This letter means that we are using a type B flared. It's not so easy now. This is A, B, C, D, E. So this is a B flared, just to understand which type of flare, so the sci-fi. I think it's better if here is written sci-fi, not B. I think we're gonna change this. Anyway, here are our 6 flares. This is the one that I can modify at the moment. I don't know the one that it is. I can try to change the color of the flare and look which flare is changing color. No flare is changing color. Yes, the last one. So now we're working on this flare. I don't want it red, I don't like it, so I reduce the global color influence to 0. I want less glow scale. I don't want the glow. I don't want the glow because this light is not a point light, so I don't want this point glow that is fake. I modify this. I don't want the glow. The glow is eliminated. I want these ghosts bigger, so ghost scale I try to make them bigger, even if it's too much, but I want less ghosts because they are too much, because every light is making 22 ghosts. I want them bigger again, ghost scale more than this. Okay, and then I want to copy all the modifications that I've done on this flare to the other flares. So I have to select all the other flares in this way. Then I have to click on this button, and here are some useful instruments. Copy settings from active to select. Okay, so all the flares are similar to the one that I'm modifying. Okay, I don't like all these trails. I don't remember how I called it. Yes, I have to take a look at this one. That is the one that I'm modifying right now. Glow scale to 0, streak scale, streak scale, and streak emission. I want to reduce the scale and emission of the streak, and then copy again on the other flares. Okay, so the effect is easier now. There's less complexity, but is something that may fit what I wanted to do on this scene. As you can see, there is a little dirt on the lens. I don't remember if I talk about the dirt on other tutorials. The dirt is on, take a look at the last light. The dirt is here. Okay, each light projects a dirt on the lens. So if I turn it up and then copy to all the other, all the lights are projected more dirt. Okay, maybe I want less dirt because I don't like 0.1. Okay, copy to all, yes, and then maybe I want more light on the ghosts. This is the ghost emission value. Copy, yes. Okay, good effect. Then I want to remove some flare. It's easy. You have to select the flare that you want to remove. So I want to remove this one that I don't know what it is. This is the hardest part to understand which flare we are working on. Okay, so is this one. Because the empty that I've done were not in order, so the flares are not in order. You can change the order if you want. You can move and change the order. That is important when you have a lot of lights. Maybe I want to remove this one. I don't know why, but I want to remove. I have to click on this button here and remove selected flare. Yes, remove. So this flare is removed forever. There's no way to go back. Then I want to remove all the flares. I want to remove all the flares. Delete selected flares. No. Delete select. Oh, I have to select. It doesn't work. Delete all. Delete select. Now it doesn't work. So I have to modify it. It should have worked, but it doesn't work. Delete all. It all has the same problem. Okay, so this is the reason why we don't want to give you a copy of this program that doesn't work very well. Okay, we can try to work with another flare just to take a look at what happens with other flares. So select all our empties. The camera is selected. Put a flare on each light. Bam! It's exploding. Okay, this is just more like a stadium flare. Okay. I want try to change this one. That is the last one, as I remember. Less glow. It was very heavy. Less glow. Focal length, I'd like to modify this one. Okay, global scale. Okay, and then I want to copy this to the selected flares. Okay. There are these ghosts that are very strong. Maybe I want to reduce the light of each ghost. It is not realistic at the moment because the light is not a point light, and this ghost is a ghost made by a point light. I want to remove the dirt. It is too much, and I want to remove the ghost emission. Just a little visible. Like this. I think it's better. Copy. Okay, this is better. I like much more when the flares are not so invasive, so powerful. I like this kind of effect. Maybe you can make a little bit heavier, stronger, but I like this. There is another flare that I want to talk to you. So I remove all these flares. I know that delete all, it doesn't work. Okay, I didn't knew this. This is select all. delete all. It worked some days ago, I'm sure, but it's not a problem. The last flare, the adaptive flare, that is okay. Select each. The adaptive flare that is called F. These codes were our codes internal. We use them to understand the flares. We have to change them because they doesn't say anything to you. As you can see, there's nothing really important now on the screen happening. I modified the last one. I want to make this ring. You can see the ring now. I want to make it bigger. It's the hoop. So I changed the hoop scale. It's a little visible. I changed the hoop emission to okay. It doesn't change anything. Maybe that I can force another value. This is 4. I put 20 just to take a look at it. It's too much. 50. Okay, it's too much. I don't want this so powerful, but it's just because it was vanishing and I wanted to understand its power. I put it at 4 again. 4. Maybe it's too much. I don't know. Let's try to copy this on the other flares. Okay, yes, it's too much because when you have it in camera, it's very strong. So I go to 1 and copy this to the other. Okay, maybe this is better. Maybe I want it bigger. 2.5. 3. Let's try 3 and copy to selected 3. Okay, it's out of the screen. Okay, I like this. The most important thing is this part, light scale X, light scale Y, and light emission. I'll hide the emission value so that you can recognize better this kind of form that I'm going to modify. I put 20. Okay, this is the form of our emission that I can change in X or Epsilon. Okay, Epsilon is in another language. Sorry, I'm Italian. That is Y in English. I can try to make this kind of effects. I'll have to reduce the light emission for sure, just like this. I'll have to reduce the glow emission, that is too much, and they can copy this to all the other flares. Okay. Do you understand what I've done? This flare is called adaptive because you can change the dimensions, adapting there to your pictures. As any other flare, you can change the color. If you want it blue, you can make it yes, blue. There is a lot of light here. Okay, you can change the color and then copy to all selected. Okay, this is the adaptive flare. Okay, the roadmap is that in the next 2 weeks we are going to set the official release date for Flare 1.0. So thank you to you, all to you that have made the pre-order. We're proud to have people that bought this without having nothing back, waiting for 1 or 2 months. You'll be repaid, I hope. So stay tuned and we will show you other things. Thank you for watching.